Yes. Here we are in Web UI. Yesterday we discussed the basic introduction part of Web UI yesterday. I'll revise it and I'll then continue with the today's session. Here we are in Web UI. Here we are in Web UI. UI here, it's a user interface. User interface. When you enter any URL in the browser, whatever application you can see, here, suppose if I enter www.facebook.com, you can see that here Facebook homepage for our application. You can see here email address of the Facebook, password of the Facebook. You can write here only. You can write submit. You can see submit. Once you click on this submit button, your data will be submitted to server. Here we can able to submit our application form to server. So once I enter my that URL, I can able to see homepage of my application. That homepage will show you with a login page for our application like this. Here 2024-88 8 AM at the demo 2. Sorry. Here you can find it here, that input element here, it is asking us to show you here username and email address and the password. Once you enter your email address, password, once you click submit button, your data will redirect to server connected to database. Here, this is what here totally MVC architecture. Model View Controller Architecture, we call it as MVC architecture. Here, under this MVC architecture, you can find it here. This username field, whatever UI page we are getting here, this is one starting UI page, and this is the resultant page. Here, this is your inbox page of our application. Inbox page of our web page, we can show to the user. This is possible by our web UI. Here, 3 team of developers are working here. One is server-side development. Here, front-end development, server-side development, database development. This server-side development here, PHP, Java, .NET, Python, all etc. comes under server-side programs. Here, databases are here, Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, MongoDB, all etc. comes under databases. Here we are connecting web UI here, web UI. This UI page always connected to server page. That server page here, it is as Java page or a .NET page, any one server programming we can use. This server program will connect to database. These databases are here, Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, MongoDB, any type of databases. We can use it here, here as the databases. So in this time, we are following MVC architecture. Model View Controller Architecture, we always follow to design our application. Here, yesterday I showed you one application here. Yesterday I showed you one application here, facebook.com. If you check it here, login.php. So this Facebook page, after submitting this Facebook application form, you will redirect your application to one server. That server is here, PHP. See here, PHP. This is one URL. This URL is example for PHP programming. Here, in this time, this UI page is connecting with the PHP page. PHP page will connect to database. This is what here totally MVC architecture. Under this MVC architecture, we are following like this. Front end connecting to server, server connecting to database. Here, I showed yesterday one more URL here. Oracle create account page. See, this is also one submission of application form. Here, after submitting, your data will redirect to one server page. That server page here it is connecting our UI page. Here UI page is connecting with the Java page. Java page will connect to database. Here this is following MVC architecture. Here this is what here model view controller architecture. In this time we are connecting with the Java page as a server page. Here server page for Facebook, here it is PHP. Server page of that Java page, here it is JSP. Here we are using here front-end programming. In this front-end programming, our front-end page connected to server, server connected to database. This type of interactions you can observe here in every UI programming. In every UI programming, you can find it here, this type of interactions. Okay, so here to develop this UI programming, this UI web page, we have to learn that list of all topics. All are here under web UI programming. We have to learn that list of all topics are here. HTML 4 and 5, CSS 2 and 3, third one JavaScript, fourth one jQuery, then fifth one Ajax, here sixth one responsive design, here responsive design, then seventh one will be here Bootstrap, eighth one will be here less and SAS programming, ninth one is project, 10th one is exam. Here total duration of my course will be here. Duration of my content will be here next 2 months. And once I start the JavaScript session, that day onwards, you can parallelly go for Angular or React classes. React, if you want to start React classes, you can start, once I start JavaScript session, that day onwards, parallelly you can start Angular or React classes. Here, Saturdays, Monday to Saturday sessions I'll continue. Saturdays I'll go for project session. Saturdays only I'll go for exam. In this Saturday session, I'll give you 25 questions, multiple choice questions. Here, there you can write your answers. You can check with my answer sheet. So by that, how much preparation is going on along with my classes, that you can analyze. And project session time, how to use this particular topic in the real time, that you will understand under project. Under project session only, you will understand here how to use this particular topic in the real time. So real time development, you can understand here under this project. Here we are learning here web UI. This is our, when I enter URL in the browser, I can show you this web page will connect to server. So here to develop this application, basic skeleton, we can write it by HTML. Here up to now, basic introduction of UI completed. Now it is first topic, that is HTML. HTML is a hypertext markup language. Here markup means here it is tag based programming. Markup means here it is a tag based programming. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. We can give our instructions to the browser in the form of tags. Here these tags are here, two types of tags we have. Here one is paid tag, second one is here unpaid tag. We have two types of tags. We have paid and unpaid. I'm explaining here HTML. HTML is a hypertext markup language. Markup means here it is a tag based programming. Tag is nothing but it's an instruction to the browser. We can give our instructions to the browser in the form of tags. These tags are here. We have two types. One is paid, another one unpaid. Any HTML page, if you check it here, so it will be here doc type HTML, HTML starting tag, ending tag. And here only you can find head starting tag, ending tag, body starting tag, ending tag. Okay, here under this HTML head tag, generally we will write CSS, comma JavaScript code, we will write it under this head. Under this body tag, we can write it here totally HTML tags. All HTML tags, we will learn it under this body. Here we are learning here doc type HTML head and body. Under this, here doc type, here it is document type of HTML. Head tag and body tag, we can show you. This will give you basic skeleton of a web page. Here, basic skeleton of web page, we can create it using HTML. Using HTML programming, we can create basic skeleton of a web page. See, if you right click inspect element, you can see here standard code will be here. Doc type HTML head and body. So remove the body tag. See, you cannot see any output for our application. Empty output it is displaying. Once you refresh, all will back. Here right click and inspect element on this. Here inspect element on this. Suppose remove the body head tag. Here remove the head tag. Just delete. See, output it is displaying but not properly aligned. So because of head section, I'm adding CSS. Because of body section, we are adding skeleton. So buttons, images, radio button, checkbox, the drop down list, video, audio, all will write it under HTML tags. Under CSS, we will write it here. Background colors, borders, text related styles, font related styles, all we will write it under CSS. Okay, CSS we are using here. Yes, Gaurav, why you joined so many times? Gaurav, you joined 3 times.
I think let me disconnect from my cell phone. I actually joined from laptop and cell phone. Let me
Use only
disconnect.
one device to join in the class.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Here we are able to see that CSS is here, CSS here, it is cascading style sheet. It is mainly used to display style part of the web page. Here, style part of the web page, we can write it by the CSS. Here, second coding here, that is CSS. Second topic of our course is here, CSS. Because of this CSS, we can add it here. CSS, here it is cascading style sheet. Cascading style sheet. This is mainly style part of web page. Style part of the web page, we can create it with the CSS. Here, style part here, you can find background colors, borders, text related styles, font related styles, then alignment of web page. Alignment of web page, etc. we will learn under CSS. Under CSS, you will learn here how to write basic alignment of the web page. Basic alignment of a web page, we can write it by this CSS. Here, CSS, it is giving here cascading style sheet. Mainly it is for style part of the web page. Here, style part of the web page, we can create it with the CSS. Here, under this style part, here, style part of the web page, we can create it with the CSS. Here, under this style part, you can find it here how to write background colors, borders, text related styles, font related styles, all we will learn it under CSS. Okay. See here, if you want, you can change it. So now refresh, all will back. See, go down. Here, if I want to give the background color or border for any of this is one div tag. Here, under this div tag, here it is one table. First, for this div tag, I want to write background color. See here, blue violet, it is not displaying. Here, outer div tag, wrapper. This is one wrapper. For this, I want to apply background color. See, here blue color I applied, even though not applied. This is one form tag. Here it is one container. Here this is one container, outer container. For this I want to write background color. Here it is affecting. It has to affect here actually. Here somewhere blue color is applied. Here this is one div tag. Here under this one more div tag, one more div tag, like this you can find. This is one wrapper. Here it is header. Next this is one more container. Here it is one table. This is one more container. Here we are applying border color for this. See, whatever border color you want it, you can select. And background color, whatever we want it, we can display. See here. See, this way you can write here background colors. This background color, this half code is representing CSS. This half code is representing HTML. Because of HTML, we can do that changes in the CSS. Okay, here we are doing here background colors and all we are changing here with the CSS. Because of CSS, we are doing here all changes in the colors. This way we can display our output for our application. Okay. Next, here because of CSS, we can do that alignment. See, if you want it, you can see that change here. See, I'm showing here float.html under CSS. Now, if you right click and run it with live server, you can see that execution of the code here. Here only you can find, see, left side one image, center title, right side one more image, and this is one bigger size image. And here 3 column of information and bottom footer. So this type of proper alignment is because of CSS. Here, because of CSS, you can show you this type of proper alignment for our application. Here, alignment for our application, we can do it like this. Then, say for here, HTML. We check this HTML coding here. Because of this HTML, you can write all buttons, radio button, checkbox. See here, text box, password box, email address box, sender, drop down list, date, time, calendar year, date, time, calendar with the time zone. Here, this way we can write it. And this is here code says, whatever code says you want it, you can select. Here, descriptive information, what I'm writing here, that way you can display. This is why 2 programs here, programming parts. One is HTML, second one CSS. Then next I'm going for JavaScript. Here, next topic I'm going for JavaScript. This JavaScript adds functionality of a web page. Functionality of web page, we can create it with this JavaScript. Functionality of a web page, we can create it with this JavaScript. Here, functionality. Functionality, see here. I'm submitting my application form. Once I refresh, see, I'm able to show you one application form. Once I click submit button, see here, I'm able to show you all error messages. This error messages all because of JavaScript. Because of JavaScript, you are getting all error messages. Here, if you submit it, I'm getting here error message. This is also possible by JavaScript. Because of JavaScript, you can create this type of functionality. See here, any validation of the application form. See, I want to implement object-oriented programming validations. Right click, run it with live server. Suppose if I submit it, here one letter I entered, submit. See here, Invalid message I'm getting here because of JavaScript. Here, JavaScript is adding functionality to our application. Under this, we can write validations, cookie, local storage, session storage, here, object-oriented programming, etc., etc. We will learn it under JavaScript. Under JavaScript only, you will learn about this all. JavaScript adds functionality to our application. Up to now, 3 topics we discussed here. HTML is creating basic skeleton. CSS is adding colorful structure. JavaScript is adding functionality. jQuery, now I'm going for jQuery. jQuery is a external library of JavaScript. Here only you can find it here, jQuery. jQuery is a external library of JavaScript. External library of JavaScript, we call it as jQuery. jQuery is nothing but it's an external library of JavaScript. So it is same like JavaScript only, but extra file. jQuery 3.7.1.js, jQuery ripple.js, jQuery cycle.js, jQuery UI.js, here jQuery validation.js. Like this, you can find it here, so many jQueries. Here, you can find it here, so many jQueries for our application like this. jQuery is an external library of JavaScript. Because of that, how to implement our jQuery implementation, you can check it. jQuery is nothing but it's an external library. Because of that, you can easily implement your output. See, I'll show you jQuery cycle. First slide show, hide and show. See here, I want to do animate effect. So this is one of the animation. See div tag, you can see that change in the div tag like this. Here hide. See here it is hiding. After hiding, hidden. Then show. See it is showed. Next toggle. Toggle both effects. Then slide up, slide down, slide toggle. This is what here, slide toggle. Okay, here fade in, fade out. See, this is fade out, this is fade in. Here only you can find it here, fade in, fade out. Next fade toggle. Here fade toggle. Here fade to. Fade to opacity got changed. CSS. Multiple CSS properties. Add class. Here add class. Remove class. Toggle class. See top border, bottom border. Before. After. Here like this, we can write it here. Before, after, append, prepend, so many things you can write it here. This is all possible by jQuery 3.7.1.js. Then jQuery cycle. Run this program here, jQuery cycle. Run it with live server. See here, fade. One image to another image, it will show you here fading effect for us. See here, one image to another image, it is showing here fading effect like this. This is what here fade. Because of fade, it is showing here fading effect for our application. This is what here fading effect for our application we can show to the user by jQuery. Here, next one, zoom. One image to another image, it is showing here zooming effect for us. This is zooming. Here, one image to another image, it is showing here zooming effect for our application. It is possible like this, zoom. Then shuffle. See, one image to another image, it will show you shuffling effect. See, after this, another image will be displayed. See, this is shuffling. Next, turn down. Here, turn down, it will show you. Here, image will come down, another image will be displayed. This is turn down. Here, turn down effect will come like this. This way we can display. This is possible by jQuery. Because of jQuery, you can find it here, this type of output. 1 second. Here, jQuery, I'm implementing like this. Because of jQuery, I can able to print my output like this. Here, jQuery validations. Now, if you check it here, jQuery validations. Here, run it with live server. Submit your application form. Enter valid email address. Until I enter valid format of email address, it will give error message. Once it is valid format, no error message. See email address. Here, until I enter valid format of email address, it will give error. Password. See here, 8 to 16 characters, uppercase, lowercase, at least one number. See, small letters, uppercase, lowercase, one number. See, error gone. This is what validation of the application form. We can do it by jQuery. Because of third topic here, jQuery, fourth topic, by that you can implement this type of effect. Next one here, Ajax. Fifth topic. Here, sixth topic of our course is Ajax. Here only you can find asynchronous. Here, asynchronous JavaScript and XML is called as Ajax. In this time, without refreshing, client page, we can get server response. You will get server response without refreshing the client page. That you will understand under this Ajax. Here under this Ajax only, you will understand here how you will get output for our application without refreshment. Without refreshment, if you get the server response, that one only we call it as Ajax. Here under this Ajax, you will understand here. See, I'll show you one application here. Union Bank is one site. See, here Union Bank is one side. Under this, you can find it here. Here, one chatting window. You can find one chatting window. See, this is one Union Bank site. Here, ask Eva. See, when I type English, here it is asking me Skype, skip. See, I entered skip. See, without redirection, without refreshment, you are getting output. See, rate of interest. Here, terms deposits. Go back to main menu. Special women scheme. Sukanya Samruddhi. Back to main menu. See, these all Ajax call. Without redirecting, I'm getting response. But see here, if I want to check other services or anything, completely my page got refreshed. Completely my page got refreshed and displaying the output. So here Ajax call time, client will send the request to server. Without refreshment, without redirection, if you get output, that is Ajax. Without refreshing, here without redirection. Without redirection, if we get the server output, that we call it as Ajax. So I'll explain to you how to create chatting window type of applications using Ajax. Without redirection, without refreshing, how to get our output, that you will understand under this Ajax. Next one here, jQuery Ajax. Next one here, responsive design. Here, responsive design. In this responsive design time, you will understand here how to develop our application for mobile phone, tablet, desktop, etc. etc. Here, how to develop our application for mobile phone, tablet, desktop. In all different resolution, how to show our output, that you will understand under responsive design. Under responsive design, you will understand here how to develop our application for mobile phone, tablet, desktop. For mobile phone, tablet, desktop in all different resolution, how to show our output, that you will understand under responsive design. Okay, so this way I'll show you that execution. Here under responsive design, you will understand here how to develop our application for here mobile phone, here desktop and tablet. See here, I'll show you that Union Bank one site. If you change your screen size, see first column, second column, third column, 3 columns that is showing here. First column, second column, third column, fourth column. Now change the screen size here. See here. See, if I change my screen size, see, now it is 2 column structure. And menu bar is converted like this. This is what responsive application. So now change your screen size to mobile. See here, for mobile screen, it is single column. See, this is single column structure. Single column. This way we can write it here. This is possible by responsive design. Under responsive design, I'll explain to you how to develop our application for mobile phone, tablet, desktop. Then last 2 topics are here, less and SAS. Lesson SAS here and bootstrap. These 2 are the last 2 topics. Here lesson SAS, just as of now, remember it's a super set of CSS. CSS only, but under CSS something extra. Under CSS only something extra you will learn under CSS, that is here lesson SAS. Lesson SAS, it is a super set of CSS. Something extra you can write, you can learn under CSS, that you will understand under lesson SAS. Under lesson SAS, you will understand here how to develop our application. Here, how to develop our application. It's a super set of CSS. Something extra under CSS you will understand under lesson SAS. Here, next one here, it's a bootstrap. It's a framework of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. HTML, CSS, JavaScript framework. Framework means here it is a ready-made architecture. Framework is nothing but it's a ready-made architecture. Readily developed application, ready-made architecture. You will understand under lesson SAS. Under lesson SAS, you will understand here how to develop our application ready-made of application. You will understand under lesson SAS. Here, this is totally about the all these topics. Here, these all topics I'll explain to you, and I'll share my drive access with you. So I'll create one drive for your batch. I already created one 9 p.m. drive for your batch. Here in that drive only, I'm uploading everyday class files, everyday class recordings, programs, paint files, documents, everything I'm uploading in that drive. Okay, so the drive I'll share with the students. So by that, students can get everyday information about my class. See here, this is my 9 p.m. drive recordings. Up to yesterday, sorry, this is 6 a.m. Here, up to yesterday, all files, all recordings, I'll upload it. Yeah, see, this is my 9 p.m. drive. Here, recordings. See, everyday class recordings, programs, paint file, documents, everything I'll upload it here. And here only you can find programs. How many programs we have done? All I'll upload it. And documents. As of now, course content and HTML4 document I uploaded. Once I start CSS document I'll upload. Once I start a JavaScript document I'll upload. Like that, topic wise I'll upload. And paint file, everyday class paint file, I'll save it with the current date. I'll upload it in the paint folder. So this way, generally, I'll communicate. I'll share my drive access with the students. Okay. Here, like this is the list of students who already have account with my 9 o'clock batch. So, okay. So this drive is already shared with that list of students. Okay. And we are going
We
to
can't
fix.
see the screen, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll show you. See here, this is my 9VM drive paint file. Here, everyday class paint file. Date wise, I'll upload here in the paint window. Programs, everyday class programs, I'll upload it in the programs folder. Recordings, everyday class recordings, I'll upload it in this recordings folder. Here, documents, everyday class document, I'll upload here. Like this, I'll communicate with the students. Okay, I'll share my drive access with you and I'll communicate with you with my mail address. So in my classes, definitely you can learn with a practical example. Practically, you can learn every topic. Practically, you will understand the syllabus in my class. Okay, topic wise programs and we can test also. I'll upload it one more separate folder. In that question paper and answer sheet, I'll upload it in that separate folder, weekend test folder. Okay, like that, I'll upload everyday class files. Everyday class files, everyday class programs, paint files, documents, everything I'll upload it in your drive. And I'm going to fix your class timing. Tomorrow it will be 8 o'clock. But Saturday onwards, I'll fix one timing here, your convenient. Either 8:30 to 9:30 or 8 to 9 or a 9 to 10. So I'll fix one time and I'll merge your batch with a 9 p.m. batch. So I'll ask 9 p.m. students also. If they are comfortable, I'll start your session at 8:30 to 9:30 or 8 to 9 or 9 to 10. So we'll fix one timing and we'll continue everyday class in that timing only. So regularly, I never change the class timings. Only after demonstration, we'll fix one time. In that time only, I'll continue my classes. And I'll share my mail ID with you. So generally, students will ask their questions in that mail ID. I'll share my mail ID with you. So you can ask your questions in this mail. Okay, I'll share with this mail ID with all the students. Yeah, up to now, if you have any doubt, you can ask this. So yesterday and today we have completed our demonstrations. So who are interested to continue my night 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. batch, whichever the timing you are convenient, please fix one timing and let me know and complete your registration before coming to tomorrow's class. Tomorrow I'll explain to you how to install Visual Studio Code, how to write our first program in VS Code. Monday to Saturdays, I'll continue my classes. Saturdays, it will be project sessions as well as exams. Yeah, up to now, if you have any doubt, you can ask, please. Any doubts?
No, ma'am. Thanks.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Tomorrow it will be 8 o'clock. Day after tomorrow, we'll fix one timing and we'll continue everyday class. Thank you.
Thank you.